changes over the weekend, then Friday is up for it. All right, let's see here. All right, so there's functionals cache or LRU cache. I want to try this one first. I think this is interesting. So there's a factorial. Interesting. Return if n is 0, return 1. Oh, it'll cache. That is neat. Okay, so if you have a very challenging, expensive compute. Hey, Savan, good to see you. Yellow, good to see you. Welcome on in. So if you have, this is neat. All right, so if you have an expensive compute operation, you can throw a cache around it. That is neat. That is pretty neat. I like that. Memoization, you got it. If the LRU cache worked, the second one should be faster, right? The second one should be faster, right? So we'll see 2 print statements on the screen. If the LRU cache works, the second one will have a lower number. Let's see if it worked. Do you guys think it's going to work? I don't know. We'll find out. We'll give it a try. Give me a neutron star level. Well, still don't understand dynamic types. You're right. Yeah, it is a known problem. It's flexible, but it has consequences. It's flexible with consequences. Yeah, cache works. Ideally, it should be instant. Yes, exactly. All right, let's try it out. And it is. Wait. Oh, it is. It's way faster. It looks like the number is bigger initially, but if you look here at the end, you see an E-7, which means it's, essentially many decimals below. So it worked. Okay. So let's keep on going here. So we've got the function. Let's run it again, double check. Okay, so let's see if we can make ourselves a decorator that does benchmarking automatically so that it makes it really clean for us. So here, functools wraps. So this will be able to create our own decorator. At wraps function, use wraps here. Def wrapper, return wrapper. What is this? Actually, I don't know what this is. I don't specifically know. What is this part? Do we even need this? I don't think we need this. I'm pretty sure we don't need this. Let me double check. What is this? All right. Using wraps to create a well-behaved decorator. Aren't they all well-behaved? Why? What does it mean? When writing a custom decorator, it's best to practice to use wraps on the inner wrapper function to preserve the original function's name, docstring, and other non-function tools. Okay, so my benchmark wrapper did work. So what I want to do is I want to add this logic into it. So I want to add this logic. So let's see here. So we've got start and then do def wrapper original. Do we put the start here? I think we put the start here. Yes, that's what we do. And then we do the end and we get the result. Result equals. So that way we can return the result. The function tools before. There's also a recommendation to use the wraps. So I'm going to try that as well. Let's do wraps. But before we do that, I want to make sure that this decorator actually works. So here's a wrapper. Here's the original function. I get the result. I get the end. I print the latency. And then I return the result. Oh, if I spell correctly. Yeah, you found it. I found the spelling error. Looks legit. Return. Yep. Gaming. Eyes for gaming. You got it. All right. So let's keep going here. Okay. So let's run this again. Okay. Latency equals. Oh, did we not define latency? Oh, because we didn't calculate it. Okay. Hold on. Let me bring back the calculation. Redo. Put that here. Okay. Perfect. And we don't really need the end anymore because we have Eyes for Gaming. Thank you for paying attention. It made it better. Okay, so now let's see if we run that. Whoa! Look at that! Wow, infinity speed right there. That's amazing. Wait, is it infinite speed because the LRU cached the benchmark itself? Is that the case? I don't know. Let's find out. Let's do Savan. So let's print F string, open this, put this in here, and then we'll copy and paste that. far less than a few. I think it's pretty neat. All right, so I am interested in, don't you just decorators? It's such a powerful Python. Yes. Yep. I think you threw a emoticon in there, Savan, and it didn't show up on my side. Though I'm pretty sure you mean really like decorators. Now I do. Now I like decorators because look, not only did we cache it, but we benchmark it too. Hey, Google Ads expert, good to see you. Welcome on in. Thank you for subscribing. Yeah, it didn't show. Yeah, it didn't show. It's all good. All good. Good to have you guys here today. All right. You love them? They are now my favorite thing. Although they are a little bit, it does take a while to understand what's really going on. What is even happening there? What is it? And then now you realize it's so good. It's so good, isn't it? Let's do the wraps thing that they were describing. So what is this? All right, so wraps the original function. Okay, so you need to do @wrap original. So apparently that's something extra. Do I need to say @sign? Yeah, I do that sign. Okay. And it didn't work at all. That didn't do anything. Did I have it right here? Wraps? Oh, I need to spell it right. With functools. Let's keep them going here. What else? All right, let's close these windows here. Okay. What else do we got? All right, so we've got wraps. We got the wraps. We did the cache. What's partial? Okay, so let's do a partial. Let's do a partial. I don't even know how that works. All right, functools, and then we'll do a partial. Let's do a different file. So we'll do W or E. We'll do function tools dash partial.py from functools import partial. And we need to define a function here. So say far less than a few, comma, and we'll say b equals 100. But we don't say def. We create we assign a variable. So we'll say molt 100 equals partial b. We're gonna even say a. No, nah, we'll say b. And then we run print. We'll do f. We'll do an f string. We'll say molt 100, and we'll send it a 10. So that way the result should be 1,000 when we're done here. That should be 1,000. All right, let's see if that works. Python functools, and it will be partial. We did it, 1,000. All right, that was really easy. That's actually pretty neat. So if you have the need to always call a function regularly with a predefined a parameter, right? A predefined parameter, you're good to go. We did partial. We can do a partial on a request. So let's try that. So we can add a header, for example. So let's see. We'll do another example here. All right, so that's a simple one. What about def? So requests.get, right? So let's wrap the get method in requests, requests lib. Let's try that. Equals partial, and we say requests.get, and then we say headers equals headers. And that should work.